Oh, we're going back
Mm-mm.
to back. Okay. I thought we had a 5
I
minute window.
figure we give some people some time. You know what I'm saying? Share this a little bit, let them creep in.
Okay.
Um,
Well, let me see if my headphones work this time because I don't really have to do much talking this episode because this one's all on you.
don't you put that on me.
Hey, I have to. I have to. Now,
All right.
do I need to go and ask this question again for part two for the people who are new? Or, actually, you know what? No, because it's going to be a snowball effect. So let's just focus on the women for this episode.
What
We
you
can come
mean
back
it's
to
gonna
that
be a
question.
snowball effect?
Not because you already saw where it was going with the, that question I asked towards the end of the show for part one. If we
Yeah.
have that, like, if we start with that, they're not gonna, understand where we are for part two. For a woman losing interest in women. So let's focus on that, and then if we have time, we can go back to that question. So.
All right, y'all. This is part 2. Loud Mouth Stereo. My name is Shan from She Gets It Podcast. That is Greg from Young Black and Bother Podcast. This is Loud Mouth Stereo. All right. Welcome. Okay. Tonight, this part 2, I want to hear about from you listeners when a woman loses interest. Why does she lose interest? Like, what is it that a man is saying or doing or not doing on why she loses interest? All right. So I don't have a list of 33 reasons and things like Greg did for the men. But what I do have is the minute a man tells her blank. This is when women lose interest. Okay? So, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. So, the minute a man tells a woman why he said hi to you, why did he say hi to you? To me, that's a turnoff because it sounds like you're insecure. It sounds like when a man says, "Why did he say hi to you?"
Oh, ooh, damn!
Like it automatically sounds like a man is insecure. And then if she says, "Oh, I know," if she says, "I know him from work," or "I know him from high school," or "I know him from a friend," automatically I feel like a man assumes she's lying. So I don't like that. Why are you going in and out, Greg?
Jeez.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know. It's this app. I'm here. It's this app.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. But
okay. Baylor's in the building. When a man says, "Why are you wearing that?"
Wow. Women actually don't like that shit?
I don't like when a man is concerned about what I'm wearing because if you're concerned about what I'm wearing, I would rather say that, hey, we going to this concert and I don't think that it'll be smart if you wear X, Y, and Z. Like, I don't like a question that leads to more questions. Like, tell me directly what you want to say. So don't ask me why I'm wearing what I'm wearing. Just tell me what you're concerned about. Because then you don't come off like you being insecure. You're trying to control what I put on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It sounds more caring if you just tell me what you're concerned about. When a man says, "Why you can't just do it like my mom?"
Oh, that is definitely some mama's boy shit.
Why you can't just do it like my mom?
Wow.
That's when you be like, you know what? You could do it yourself. You might get some hot grits poured on that ass. I'm just saying. Don't say it to me.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's see. If a man tells you wear blank, it would make you look better. That's a problem for me. First of all, that's a diss. That's like a sneak diss. if you tell me to put on something because it's gonna look better. It's gonna make something on me look better. That's a sneak diss. That's not a compliment.
Yeah.
There's a lots of them. And ladies, if y'all have some, please share. When a man says, "Oh, my ex used to," or "Oh, my ex got me X, Y, and Z," we want you to get rid of it. We want you to motherfucking burn it. We want you to completely throw away your memories if you bring that shit up.
Wait, whoa. We have to throw away all the exes stuff?
No, if you keep bringing it up and bragging about whatever that thing is, she don't want to see that shit.
Oh, okay.
A woman basically doesn't want to share the same experiences you and your ex had with you.
That's fair. Yeah, because I don't know. Like, I'm on the fence because, like, for example, like, what happens if, like, you get out of a relationship, but she bought PS5 and you always on that PS5 and she uses that at, like, every whim. She's like, well, that bitch bought you that PS5. So, like, is that kind of...
Let me tell you something. That PS5 can stay, but if your boys keep coming over and you keep saying, "Oh yeah, my ex got me this," or such and such Becky, yeah, she got me this. Ooh, you might come home and that shit might be wet, or you might have something in it shaking. Like, stop bringing this bitch up. If you happy about your PS5, let that be an inside secret that you happy about it. I don't want to know. Another thing. The moment a man says, "Man, I don't care."
Whoa. Oh, yeah. That one right there.
Don't tell me you don't care, because I'm going to start doing a whole bunch of shit that I know you care about and act like it ain't shit.
See? Now, whew, I had one. I wanted to discuss it with you, but I'm going to wait because I feel like you're about to bring it up. So before
we have 5 voicemails. Run the voicemails.
Oh yeah, if he asking you why you wearing that, he definitely don't deserve. Well, he feels like he doesn't deserve you, and he know he can't fight. He gonna get his ass whooped if a real nigga approach you. Then yeah, y'all remember that joke when a dude took the girl out on a date and there was a gang of niggas behind him, and one of them socked him in the back of his head, and he lied and said something fell off the building.
Yep.
Oh,
That's what type of nigga that is.
Oh shit. I definitely had an ex that told me he can't fight. That's why he bring his gun everywhere. And that's not good. So,
hey, bodies on bodies on bodies.
Why can't you do it just like my mom? Talk about a total turnoff. No,
boy,
thank you. That's just disgusting.
Boy. Yeah.
I'm here, so I'm gonna listen to some of this. I ain't gonna listen to all of this because I don't want to get triggered.
He said, I don't want to get
Why
triggered.
would you be triggered? I'm not saying nothing crazy.
You don't want to share the experience that I shared with my ex. Like, you don't. So you think that I'm eating your booty, and then I didn't eat hers? You're gonna share that same experience. It's the same experience.
But you better tell me my booty is great, like Tony the Tiger.
Did you say great like Tony the Tiger?
Yes. And you better say it just like that. And you better come out of that shit and be like, "Man, I ain't never tasted no booty like this before." And I'll be like, "That's right," when I look back at it.
Did you just look back
Remember,
at it?
she's your ex. This person's your current girlfriend. They don't want to hear about your past girlfriends. They want to know how important they are to you.
Exactly.
Not how much what your ex did. All that's going to do is just piss them off.
Yeah.
Listen, he understands.
What's going on? Woman loses interest. I don't know. It's got like, what's that? ... Fucking go on forever, and I can't read the rest. Women thoughts, yo. But what are your thoughts? I got answers if you got questions. What's going on? What is it? She gets it.
Yeah, dude.
Right. And what's up, hey Greg?
What's
and
up?
Yeah, man. Yo, and I'm smoking too. Is that not good? Am I gonna block off that shit? Well, yo, if I ain't got the answer, I got a perspective. You know what I mean?
I'm ready to hear that shit. All right. So we back. When a man says to a woman, I'm gonna put a baby in you.
Wait, what?
When a man says to a woman, I'm gonna put a baby in you.
Oh yeah,
That should be like a criminal offense.
yeah. No man should just be going. No man should honestly just be going and saying that stuff.
That's
As a man
crazy.
who, I mean, I will admit, when I do be drinking, I be saying some real reckless shit. But I've never said I wanted to like drop a baby off. Now if I do drop a baby off, it's because it's going down the water slide, and the water
Listen,
slide is it's not the bottom half, it's definitely the top half. But
listen.
yeah, go ahead, because I ain't gonna.
I have no problem with a man's unnamed children going down the titty slide. I have no problem with that. Okay.
Did she say the titty slide? Hold on.
Sometimes I will allow it to be in my hair as some form of protein. That is fine. But once you tell me that you about to use my punani as kinder care, I have a problem, and I want to fight.
I'm sorry. Did you just kinder care? You have to be stopped. You have
Don't
to
drop
be
no
stopped.
babies off up in me. Don't drop no car seats. Don't bring no Pampers and no formula. I don't want shit. Okay? All right. The next
This is
one
why
is
we can't have nice things.
the next one is a woman loses interest in a man when he won't clean up himself and take you out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with a man that likes hoodies, likes to be comfortable, but you also have to, especially as you get older, know how to dress up without me picking out your shit. Know how to wear different colognes for different things. Know when your ass need a motherfucking haircut. I don't want to have to tell you need to go see the barber. Like, that's a turn off, okay? Another turn off is when a man can't just be honest.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. That's. Whew. You making our list sound. The guys' list sound complicated. You hitting the nail on the head every time.
Like
right now.
if you're tired of me sucking your wanganoceros a certain way, let me know. If there's a porn that you would like me to see, that you like to frequent from time to time, let me know. Maybe my tongue could do those tricks. You never know, because you never told me. You hiding the shit. If you're interested in a third party and you never mentioned it to me, let me know. If you would like me to do some things to you that is a turn on to you, and because I'm your woman, it is not gay, let me know. But don't just completely X me out and bring some other bitch to the mix where I'm gonna have to murder her ass. Just don't do it to yourself. Just be honest. And if there's something that I'm doing that you don't like, tell me you don't like it. Don't lie to me and say that you like it. And don't lie to me and say that you enjoyed yourself. And if you don't want to come somewhere where I'm inviting you and you want to be around my motherfucking friends, let me know.
Yeah. Damn. Like, I didn't realize dudes were giving these many problems, though. This shit making our list sound really bad. Like, we talking about
It's just, I think men work on this thing that society gives them the illusion that they need to say all the things that women want to hear. No, you need to say what it is your woman needs to hear. And what the fuck she needs to hear is the truth. So,
do they need to hear the truth, though? I don't feel like
they do need to hear the truth. Because what happens is if you don't like what your woman is doing and y'all break up, she gonna go to the next man doing that same stupid shit that he is not gonna like, and she gonna think something wrong with her. And it works with men too. That's how men come to me eating pussy in an incorrect manner, and I'm gonna tell them stop. Just fuck me. Because listen, you over here playing with your food.
No, oh no, baby, no. She said
somebody listen, somebody down the line encouraged you in a wrong manner and didn't tell you the truth. This is not how you eat this.
Oh my God. Oh no. Stop, just fuck me. That's the name of the show. That is the name of the show. Oh, no.
All right, I'm gonna play these 5 voicemails and I'm gonna continue.
Did he say what is your thoughts or what is your thoughts? Because there's a difference. I want to know what them thoughts is.
Baylor needs
I
help.
guess I'm an asshole because I tell women that. I tell women I'm gonna put a baby in you. That's just that's my line.
No,
I guess I gotta change that.
you have to change it, especially when women are done having those alive children. I do not want a baby alive. I'm good. I just want to stroke and be poked. Okay.
Holy moly!
Speaking of hoodies, you got that camo sweater on, and it ain't on your website, so I need to know how I can get to it because I like it a lot.
I'll send you the link, Mike.
A man should never be complaining about how his tackle is being slobbered on. Now you might want to adjust the action, but you never complain, and you damn sure don't complain. You correct.
Yes.
You correct. If you don't like your snake brushing up against her teeth, you say,
It's not.
Pimp hand is strong.
Yo,
I
Baylor
never said I used it though.
Baylor,
listen.
No, Baylor. That we do not like teeth on our beef. No, we do not.
No
there is
teeth on the beef.
No.
This is why I can't wait till I'm old and I can take out my dentures and go ham.
Stop this. Stop this. Stop this.
Oh, it's gonna be wet and wild up in this bitch.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't like my technique, because all men don't like, the oral station the same way. They don't. So if there's something that you like, let me know. Let me know, and I'm gonna tell you why I got the deluxe edition of this car wash, and I'm gonna tell you why I got the basic, and I'm gonna tell you what the Supreme do. But I'm gonna need you to tell me what kind of cleaning you need today, sir.
Stop it. Stop.
Exactly. If more women were like that and more men were like that, the world would be an easier place.
See? See? Like a man should be able to tell a woman, I don't like this, and her feelings not be hurt. Because if you don't like something that a man is doing as a woman, wouldn't you like him to be open to doing it the right way?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, can we have some balance here?
There's a spongy feeling. You got this it's towards the roof, my guy. I'm trying to point you to the area. It's a little spongy.
Come on, Baylor.
What you want to do is you want to.
Let me introduce you to my SpongeBob.
Oh,
okay.
Lord. Oh my God.
Can you say pineapples? Okay.
Stop this. Stop.
All right. So the next thing that women do not like, when men act like they don't care when they need to.
You got to clarify that one.
If you got too much motherfucking pride as a man in the relationship with the woman that you really want, and you keep fucking up to the point where you can't apologize for your fuck up, and you get her to like level 11 of your fuck ups, and her bags is packed, and she already made a master plan for her next situation, and you at the door, Jodeci begging, and she step over you, you deserve it. So don't wait until shit is like at level 11 for you to get your shit correct, because she really wants you to want to get correct for yourself and also for her. Because to me, I feel like a man is not supposed to get better for a woman that he wants. He's supposed to want to get better for himself. Because if a man gets better for himself first, then if that fucking woman don't work, he already better for the next one that's going to come along, because she will come along. And women have to get out the mind frame of being like, he won't even do this for me, or he won't be better for me. He's not supposed to be better for you. If a man shows you that he won't even be better for himself, he showed you. If you want to be blind like Stevie Wonder, and I really don't feel like Stevie Wonder is blind, but that's besides the point, then that's on you.
Yeah. That is damn. Like
because
yeah,
well,
that's the woman's fault.
women are tired of your games, your whack rapper dreams, your holes in your socks,
Not
your
the
listen, women are tired of your non-click scholarships.
Whoa.
Women are tired of you always ordering out because you can't cook shit. Women are tired of you bringing up old shit because y'all be tired of women bringing up old shit too.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like we have to get at a point where we just get better. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for the foolery.
Yeah, ain't no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Mm-mm.
So far, from a man perspective, Greg, was there anything that I said that you did not understand?
There was one. I wrote it down. I don't want to be controversial though. I want other men to answer
I'm
for
not
me.
gonna beat you up.
So you had mentioned that a woman loses interest when he doesn't take responsibility. How does like I guess accountability does matter when it comes to like talking to either a man or a woman, but for us, like what are we actually being, what are we taking responsibility of when it comes to you? Like I don't think any of our list that we did in part one when it comes to men, like responsibility wasn't one of those things because we just assumed that like you took responsibility for you and your actions. So what actions do we need to take responsibility for when it comes to women? And what would make you lose interest because we didn't take responsibility for them?
Responsibility, and just like shit that you did in an incorrect way. It's just like self-checking. If a woman
Okay.
is not self-checking, that can get annoying because then you start to feel like you have to correct her. And then in your mind, mentally, and then sexually, that takes a shift like you are no longer my equal. I'm
Oh,
basically
okay.
I'm basically parenting you. And for me as a woman, once I feel like I'm parenting or having to guide a man too much and correct him, I no longer feel like your companion. I feel like your mom.
Okay. So that's a good thing. So does a woman now I have to answer you. Does a woman lose interest when she realizes that she can't compete with the mother, so she wants to be the mother?
See, I don't do that shit.
Okay. There are some that do.
There, I agree with you. There are like you never try to be a man's mother. Like that's gonna be his mama regardless. He's never gonna see you the same way, and you can't love that man like his mom. Because most moms know their sons ain't shit. They just hope that their sons find a woman that know they ain't shit and still love them at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, because there are a lot, like, of guys, especially you can tell, like, on social media, stuff like that, they have a lot of mommy issues. And,
Oh, for sure.
the women that they try to, like, put themselves around, that they try to date, they see that they have those, like, those motherly, like, what is it called? Like, not motherly, like, intuition, but, like, they just have that, like, homey feel. So they kind of get drawn in by the fact that she has her own and she does her own things. But do women lose, like, is that like a large population of women lose interest in men who are like, you know what, I want to be coddled, I want to be the little spoon in the, I can't say, that sounds really weird, but like they want to be the little spoon, like, no, you know where I was going, like they want to be like emotionally the little spoon.
I think some women like men who need to be coddled and taken care of by them. Some women like that, hence why my brother is married and has 4 children, and he's happy in his marriage. But other women might not like that. You just got to know what kind of woman you got.
Yeah, that is true. Because boy, man, like, yeah.
Before I get into these men be like list of things, I'm gonna play these 4 voicemails.
Go for it.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. If he's 34 years old and he's still talking about he got a mixtape, you suck that nigga dead in his goddamn mouth.
Ooh.
Sick of this shit. Ain't nobody gonna listen to that shit. 34 years old. Go take a nap.
Baylor.
So what you're saying is nobody ain't got time for that.
Yes. Nobody. Like Keith Sweat.
Either that or the woman's really hard. Because you guys said earlier, remember, if she loves you really hard in the first part, then there you go.
Yeah.
And she'd be willing to take the issue, but
Mm.
nah, you don't want your mother. That's just
Nope.
disgusting.
That's very disgusting.
In my view, anyway.
Listen, if a man says you remind me of my mother so much, you got to figure out some things you need to switch up, honey.
Yeah, in the worst way. Good grief,
Listen.
that's disgusting.
If he wake up in the morning, just roll over and slap him with a titty one time and be like, does your mama do that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just like K. Michelle, you can't raise a man.
You cannot.
Oh, baby, damn.
You cannot. All right, I got a question for you. So this isn't a question from me. One of our listeners who, remains anonymous because they don't want to put themselves out for listening to the chat tonight.
Shit.
They DM'd as we're talking. So they said, I think something is wrong with me because I can be feeling a man and pursue him heavily, but then when I get his undivided attention, then I lose interest. Why is that?
Because she likes the hunting, and then once the prey gives in, she gets bored because there's nothing else to do.
So does a woman lose interest when she attains the goal? Similar to men?
I don't.
Okay. Yeah. I hope she's listening because she's like, I guess you didn't think I was going to read that message, but yeah, we definitely read. That's wild.
I just never chase somebody. It's like I give you like little crumbs that I'm interested, and then once I see that you're engaging in a way that I like, then I might throw the whole pussy on you one time.
Hey, yo, did you? Holy.
Yes. So like, I don't know. I don't lose interest. I'll lose interest when you start doing things in a way that I observe that's like not the man I want.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like you can't have your own car and not know how to change a tire. You can't have a whole house and not have no tools. Like my G, I got tools.
Yeah.
So, depends what kind of man you want.
Women lose interest when they got a man's full attention because they only respond to you not caring. It's the only thing that women respond to. And two, these lists, like, women don't tell the truth about what it is that they want. So, like, the list that Shan is reading is just, like, totally incorrect. Women like all that shit.
No, it's not incorrect, Mike. It's not incorrect. My list is not incorrect, but women do not tell the truth. And this list that I created is for women who are ready to tell the truth. These are my confessions. And I am a woman that's ready to put her pussy on the table. So I'm telling the truth, and this is what the fuck I want.
Oh, my. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn. I didn't think women thought like things this through though. Like
look, I don't speak for all women. I speak for the women who are ready to be truthful. Okay, the women who have been through the riff-raff and ready for the one that's gonna put his dick on the table and be like, okay.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? It's honesty. It's like, no, this is who the fuck I am, and can you handle it, or do you need a checkout? Checkout is at 11 o'clock. What's up? Is that?
Oh no. See, you know what? You got all these voicemails. They agree with your ass right now. I'm just sit back because this is good. This is good.
You gotta be honest. Like, at what age do you not get honest? I feel like the 30s is it, because the 40s gotta be lit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, I just swiped over. He said anything. No. I feel like women lose interest when a guy just gets them and then they get complacent. They just feel like they don't have to do anything that they used to do to get into their relationship initially. So it's just over after that.
Yeah, that's a horrible thing. That's a fear that I have when it comes to like being in a relationship for years, is that somebody's going to get comfortable and not try nothing new. So I always make sure that I'm coming a different way every time. So
Uh-oh.
the other person has to meet me the same way. Like, I do not want you to fuck me in my bed, Sam I am. I do not want you there. I would like it in the car. I would like it on the chair. I would like it outside. I would like it in a park. I would like it in a tree. Like, I need you to come different every time so I don't feel like I have to get somebody different for something different.
Now that, I don't think us men, we're not that smart. Like, when the fact that you said, like, you know, you get somebody different, it's like, yo, we don't think that far along. Which is like, hey, she does what I need her to do right now, and then tomorrow I'll just figure out something else. Like, I'll keep going. I'll go with the bit as long as I possibly can. Women, they're like 4 steps ahead of like, hey, I need this dude that checks 3 out of the 5 boxes, and us, we're like, you know what? One's all right. Like, she's fucking. That's enough. Like, she ain't got to read good, but she fucking know.
Not
Like,
she ain't
all
gotta
we
read
need.
good.
Hey, there are. You know what? I ain't gonna snitch on myself. I'm not gonna do it. Nope.
I feel like you
Nope.
just need somebody that can keep up. If the person
No,
can't keep up, somebody gonna get bored.
no. But as a guy, I'm not speaking for all men, but like, you know, me, like when I was out here doing things, like I don't want to say like brackets for certain women. It's like I knew for a fact that, you know, I only wanted to sleep with her, or I knew for a fact that like she was good to talk to, like the text and stuff like that. But I knew that there was nothing going from there. It was just all fluff. And then I knew that like I could party with some chicks. Like, that's how like my man brain worked. It was like, okay, we can be cool, and I'm not going to try to fuck on you. But the reason why I'm not trying to fuck on you is because I'm comfortable telling you about all the women I'm trying to actually fuck on. Like, I have a lot of friends who are women. So I'm like, okay, like I know for a fact that like I can talk to y'all about all of my conquests because I'm not trying my hand with you. Because even if I try, you be, you know, saying some shit like, oh, well, he's going and he already fucking with, you know, 4 or 5 other women anyway. So it's just one of those things. But, you know, I don't know if women kind of play the same thing, because a woman could be like, you know what, I want this guy. I like him. He's cute. He's attractive. He got his head on his shoulders. He doesn't have any kids. I'm like, yo, like us men, we don't think that fucking far. Like, I don't want to know your 10-year plan. Like,
I've never wanted multiple men for my multiple needs. I've always wanted an all-in-one. Like, nigga, where is your combo meal at? That's what I want.
No, like I think that's the difference between men and women. Like, I'm not speaking for all men. Like, but for me personally, I would go and I would hear doing like whole shit. Like, when I went to a restaurant, it was kind of like a restaurant. You could go and order that steak, you know, that surf and turf, or you can get you the sampler. The sampler got everything on it. I'd rather have the sampler. I'm like, you know what? I only want a chicken tender. Oh, I only want like a taco, and I just want a little bit of everything. That's how I used to think, and I don't know if all men thought the same way, but that was definitely me. I wasn't ready for the main course. I could literally get full off the appetizer and be on my merry way. And I'm assuming a lot of men in 2020 kind of think the same way. You're like, you know what? Like, I don't need it all right now. I just want a little bit of everything. That's why we're kind of really indecisive, and we don't want to kind of own up to it. And it's not us being a liar. We are being like ain't shit men. I'm like, there are a lot of men who are my age. I'm 33. And I don't want to say that they're kind of like stuck in their own ways. It's like, yo, like we don't know what to trust anymore because we're not allowed to be men in 2020. If we say anything, it's like instantly, oh my God, like, you know, he's a man and he's thinking like a man, but I'm supposed to be the man. Like, Steve Harvey told me to think like the man, so he can't think like. I'm like, what the fuck are we here for then? Like, and I've heard women say, you know what? I don't need a man. I can go and fuck a toy. I'm like, okay, have fun with that shit. Like, what am I here for?
I'm about to give you one of your numbers that you said men don't like.
Oh, let's do it then.
You ready?
Let's do it.
It's funny how men be like, women so indecisive, but you just said that y'all be indecisive.
Well, here's the thing. As a man, we can be indecisive, but indecisive is because we know what we want. We just don't know what the fuck y'all want. Us as men, one of the things I know for a fact that I absolutely hate, I know we're going out to eat. I'm like, all right, we're going to Nando's. We're going to get chicken.
Shit.
And I ask you what you want to eat, and you don't know. So now 30, 45 minutes, an hour has gone past, and I've asked you, and then you come to me, and you're like, yo, like, so what are we doing? I was like, I'm waiting on you, and you're still,
okay, let me help all men all over the motherfucking universe and the aliens in space. The problem with asking a woman, what do you want to eat is too many options. It's too
That's a
wide.
lie. That is a lie.
This is what needs to happen. You, especially if y'all in like a 3-year, 4-year, 5-year relationship, and you know me since I could only open my mouth so big, and now my mouth gets really big and open, and you like it. You should know what I like to put in it. So therefore, you need to come with me with 3 options. We can go for this, we can go for that, or we could go for this. What would you like to eat? And I guarantee you, my ass would have me a motherfucking answer.
That's a lie. That is
not
a lie. Not calling you a liar.
Not a lie.
That is. Okay, so I'll say this. You just said if we gave women 3 options, we can give you 3 options, and you'll still be indecisive about those.
That's
3
a
options.
lie. My man ain't never gave me 3 options. And you know what I do like? That's also turned on is when a man says, "Put on some clothes, get your shoes on, and let's go."
Okay.
You're not gonna tell me where we eating? No, get in the car.
That's the thing. That sounds good, but I know for a fact, and this isn't all women, but there are a large majority of women that I won't say they're indecisive, but it's like, okay, you give them those same 3 options. Hey, you know what? We're going to pretty much do is fucking chicken. I ain't gonna say fast food. Let me give another restaurant. Just throw out a restaurant and I'll try.
Ruth Chris. Oh shit, your shit went out.
Can you hear me?
Ruth, what about Ruth Chris?
I'm here. Yeah. So Ruth Chris. All right. So you're at dinner with you and your boo. And you and your boo, y'all are sitting down at the table.
Yeah. Come on, Greg. Reconnect, Greg. I'm gonna play these voicemails until Greg pop up.
That's what you think you want, but it's not what you actually want. It's not what you respond to. You got to remember, we hunt you. You don't hunt us.
Exactly.
We know what you want because we get you consistently. We know you don't.
See?
I know what the hell I want.
This shit actually cut me off in the middle of talking. I'm sorry. But basically what I was saying was like the whole Ruth Chris situation. So say, for example, we're at Ruth Chris. We're both sitting across the table from each other. I order my food the same time you order your food. But when you're looking at the menu, it takes you an extra 5 or 10 minutes. The menu has not changed. The selections are already they're plentiful, but at the same time, there's not many. So, for a fact, you can get a steak. You can get, a piece of poultry. You can get chicken. You can get steak. You can get fish. Like, those are pretty much like the conglomerate of options. You're indecisive. So you tell the guy, hey, come back in 5 or 10 minutes, right? That guy comes back in 5 or 10 minutes. And at that point, you're just like, oh, I still don't know. It's like, how the fuck do you not know? Like, you know what you have a craving for. Everybody else
done that.
You've never been in a restaurant and said, you know what? I don't know. Come back.
Nope.
You are one of the few.
Because if I can't in my head, vision wise, taste it and verbally see it, and that okay, that sounds good. I want to eat it. I can already taste it. I'm not walking in the restaurant, and I'm not gonna allow you to waste your time. What men need to do, they need to get with a woman that don't waste their time.
But that's the thing. We don't. Okay, this is gonna sound. I'm sounding completely contradictory, but we don't want women who don't waste our time. The reason why is because we plan. No, because we fully intend on wasting yours. It's just a matter of if we're going to do it initially, or if we're going to do it over time. Like when you go to work, right? You go to work and you have like a 7.5 hour work schedule, but you are not working for 7.5 hours. You might get 4 hours of like solid work. Then you go to lunch for an hour. Those last 2 hours, you're like, hey, yo, as long as I make it 5:30, I'm good. That's how we treat shit. You're like, you know what? I fuck with her, and I'm gonna just waste her time a little bit. Y'all be like, you know what? I'm gonna waste this time, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it all in one big bulk. So that's just like personal experience. Might be different from somebody else. Maybe one of these people who are leaving us voicemails. So I guess it's time.
Let's see.
Fellas, make sure you wipe off the table before she put her pussy on it, because it could be some leftovers or something like that. You don't want the oxtail juice to mix. You don't want.
No, oxtail. No.
Trying new stuff in the relationship, that's half the fun. I mean, trying new stuff, going to new locations, new places, trying new stuff, adding new things to the relationship. Oh, hell yeah, that's what it's all about. That's part of the fun.
Listen, new stuff could bring out a new person in your old person. You never know. You just gotta try it.
My 20s was all whole phase. I wanted all the different women. There was never a situation where I thought maybe I can get this one, because it was just a whole phase. Yep. It was 10 years of just being a hoe, sadly.
Oh, wow.
See, he was like me then. He was, oh boy. Like, we ain't going to, this is not my episode talking about whole phases. We done that. Go and listen to episode, what was that? That was 200, and I think it's like 238, 239. Yeah.
I never wanted that.
I do. Good evening, fam. Hey, Greg. Hey, she gets it poured. Yes. Very, very true, though. She's not lying. It is the problem that we have too many options. Yes. And I know that happens for me. Like, Kevin will be like, hey, what you want to eat? And I'm like, well, what were you going to get me? Because sometimes I don't know myself. I just know I'm hungry. And I think some of it too was just like, depending on how much you have going on, like if you're, your mom, you're managing the kids too, you're trying to do your job, you got other stuff, projects you're trying to work on. Like, not to say men don't have this too, but it's just like, being a woman, you do juggle a lot. So it's like, there's just too many things. Like when I go to the grocery store, I'm like, I might take like forever just to stand there. And maybe it's just me. So I think it's just, there's too many options. And it helps that if you've been with me and you're comfortable with me, you know what I like. So just go out and take a risk. It's like we want the men to hunt still, go get the meat.
Make it interesting. And another thing you could do that could be slightly kinky is I could say, surprise me. And before you bring the food in the house, come in the house and blindfold me and put me at the table and just start sticking things in my mouth.
Oh, Lord. See? This is how you end up pregnant. See?
Put it in my mouth.
And it doesn't matter what meat it is, just bring back the meat. Especially if we're really hungry. Like just get it done. But if we have a little, luxury, a little, little wiggle room to kind of play around with what kind of meats we want, what kind of diversity in meats we want, get the one that I like the most. They know, men know.
Ruth understands, and sometimes I want you to cut my meat.
Where have we come as?
I don't think that it's intentional. I think it's just a natural. Like we're not sitting here thinking like, oh, how can we? Let me test. I mean, maybe I've never met anybody, a woman that does that.
Listen, some women are just special. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know how to treat your special woman that you got. God bless you with her. Do something with her.
All right. Here's my solution. Go to the restaurant. Like she said, get ready, boo, we finna go somewhere. So then you go there. Before anybody even comes to your table, you are the waiter, sir, because you paying, right? You say, what do you want, right? Then you figure out what you want through that. I personally will straight up pressure a woman into telling me what the fuck she want to eat, because I already understand that women are indecisive. I'm indecisive a little bit myself. Cool.
Confessions.
So I get the order, like, I always end up asking for extra time. I'm going to tell you, this takes a little time. But I get the order, and then I will deliver that to the server. Like that. Like, you got to press yourself in there and be like, look, what do you want, baby? And then if you know your girl, it's easy to know what she wants.
This is why when you really don't have the money, you always know what the fuck you want to eat. When you got too much money, you never know what you want to eat. You ever notice that shit?
Yeah.
I just, I'm trying to be better.
Let me follow that up by saying I am happily married for the last 6 years. I totally got my whole phase out, and I'm living life, loving being married. I couldn't imagine dating in this age. Shit looks terrible for folks.
Man, listen, bro. So, okay. Without saying too much, so I'm, I won't say I'm newly married. I've been married for 2 years, right? And her and I, we dated for, like 5 years before we got married. We've been together, 9 years, right? So, well, damn, I can't do math. But either way, we've been together for a long fucking time, right? So we've been together for a very long time. And I've seen dating go from like, men initiating to women pretty much like dictating the dating. And that's not a derogatory thing, but it's more so it's like, like women know what they want and men are considering the things that they like their options, if it makes any sense. So when I see guys date, I'm like, yo, like, are you dating her to like actually be with her? Or are you dating her to fuck her? And even then, they don't have the answers. But then women, like, they don't really have it either. And I think maybe that's because of social media. Social media will tell these people like, this is how you need to date. But it's like if you're literally at a round table with like, what do you call it? Like speed dating, like, but a whole bunch of single people. I'm like, yo, a whole bunch of single people. Honest, I don't want to be like really rude and say they don't know what the fuck they want. But if one person is telling you like, yo, like I want this, and you're like, you know what? If that's what they want, then I want that shit too. It's like, but how?
No.
How? Like, that's, for me, that's what Twitter looks like every single time I get on there. There be people on there, oh my God, like, you know, men do this and this is what I want from a man and blah blah blah. I'm like, for what though? Like, just because 4 other people said that shit? Like, you do not want you, like, when women who are like 4'11", they be like, oh, I want to do this like 6'5". I'm like, yo, that is not going to make your kids taller.
No, you don't, because sometimes your kids might take from your dad or your mom. Yeah. And then you get that man that's like 6'3", and you, like myself, 5'1". When y'all 69, you're going to find yourself in his tank, and you're not going to like it.
Man,
the proportion don't measure up.
Man, I think, I ain't going to say her name on here, but she went on Twitter and she was like, yo, I don't fuck with men that are under 6'2". And she had like a list of requirements. He has to be able to, transfer from wearing a suit to being like casual. And, he can't rock Jordans because, he's older in age, blah, 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 blah. But her most important thing was he has to eat pussy and he has to be over 6'2". And, he has to have this size dick, blah, 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 blah. The following week, I guess she got this shit. So she said that she's been trying to squat for the past 4 hours to take a piss, and it didn't work, to the point where she had to stand up to pee. And I was like, this is because you are 4'11". You are out here trying to like go and, yo, she went on Twitter and was telling people she could not pee sitting down. I was like, that is because he literally fucked you with an IKEA bookshelf. Like, that's what yo, some women
she got that hollow be thy name. Listen, man, don't play with that.
Yo, when the way that she said that shit, I was like, yo, there's no way that she was like, oh, he has to be 6'2". I'm like, okay,
no,
I don't think you understand.
Like Godzilla. Listen, Godzilla wings, you can only take them in logically once a week.
Man, she was bragging like shit. She was, oh my God, like, like, I know how to handle dick. I can ride dick, blah blah blah. Because how like in 2020, every woman feel like they got Megan Thee Stallion knees and shit. Like they can ride dick. I was like, no, all y'all cannot ride dick. Like, and even if you can, that's not something you should be doing. Like all them porn stars, the reason why they do that is because they get paid a large lump sum to just fight through pain. There are women thinking like, hey, if Megan Thee Stallion can do that shit to the air, I can do it to the dick. Newsflash, you cannot. No. You cannot. But you know what? I ain't gonna say too much. We got enough voicemails. Let's get it out. Good grief. Ooh, I was going to go in for a second, but no.
I am new to this app. I just came across you guys. I am loving this conversation. And I have to say, I'm one of those person that like when a man take charge. Yes. Tell me to get my shit and tell me, let's go. Yeah. You don't got to give me details. That is just super sexy to me.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta ask. She says she likes a man that takes charge, but would you let him spit in your mouth?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Next voicemail. That's all I wanted to know.
Y'all gotta stop that. That's not good hygiene.
Yes. The best times are when I don't get the things exactly like I always get, like the things that I usually eat all the time. Like when I get, if he brings me back something that I wasn't expecting, I get to try something new. It's the best day ever.
Come on.
She said, just start sticking things in my mouth. Like I said, she gets it. Is a sub. Me too.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy. If you know your girl, you know what she want to eat. You know what I'm saying? You could even get takeout. Don't ask her shit. Listen. Just come through with takeout. Like, it's not complicated.
Yeah. If you have, like, good food, your good company, and you're going to give me wang for dessert, and then you just start being like, taste this. That's the best thing a man can say to you is taste this. But just put it in my mouth. Yes.
I have a question for you. When I had my wife, when we were married, I went ahead and I made a list of, things that she wanted for like a bunch of different things. So when it came for her birthday or Christmas, I had a couple of ideas. I mean, I had, what she liked and things that she was allergic to and everything like that all written down in a notebook. I mean, we went lingerie shopping and I knew what types and styles she needed and what her measurements were. So that way, if I wanted to surprise her, I knew what colors to avoid and what colors she liked, that kind of thing. But I could still add spontaneous. Do you think women appreciate that at all?
Yes.
A guy who can still add spontaneously but still plan and throw in surprises. Like one time she comes home, he's sitting there wearing a police officer's uniform, ready to get it on.
Yes. If I walk through the door and I put my keys in and I slip it off my shoes and you tell me to drop them, listen, what are draws?
Shan said.
Listen, to me, I feel like the sexiest thing is a man buying you sexy things. Like, I don't know. I don't get dressed for other women. I get dressed for myself. But when I'm in a relationship, I want to wear shit that he likes seeing on me because he's the one seeing it on me. I don't know why men don't just go for going to the damn store and buying their women drawers. Now, lace, my pussy does not appreciate lace. I don't know what her thing is. She doesn't like lace. But if you got some cotton or some breathe-throughs or some crotchlets, bring them here. I will wear them.
Where have we gotten?
That's it right there, right? So like when the money's tight, I'm like, just get what what I like, which is like fries. Fries, that's like the go-to. I'll take a little bit. I don't need too much because I know we're on a budget. But when we got some, I'm like, I don't know, but you know what? Surprise me.
Ruth gets me, okay? She gets it.
Yeah, my kid's mom is not even 5 feet. And it's unfortunate. Like, my kids are not going to be tall at all.
Aww.
And I blame her.
I definitely have to admit that I got a lot of ass because I portrayed that I wanted more out of the situation versus just saying I want to fuck. If I could do it all over again, it would be many situations where I would have told the person I just wanted to fuck and I had no aspirations of having anything further. Ooh. I've randomly said I love you during sex knowing goddamn well I didn't love that person. So I think a lot of men would does shit like that to get ass versus just being honest.
Man, I tell my nephews and any young male I come across that I feel like I need to guide them. You don't owe these women shit, especially women that are not your girlfriend or anything long lasting. Tell her the truth. If you don't want her at your place, be like, you ain't coming to my place, but we could go here real quick. If you don't like her like that, tell her, I don't even like you like that, but if you want this dick though, it's right there. Like, be honest. Because women today, they're not wrapped too tight and their mothers are not training them in a way that's truthful. Some women don't deserve the relationship. They just deserve slight dicking. And the dicking that you give them needs to be on 50%, not 100. Because a lot of men out here will fuck a woman as if he wants her long term. There's a difference. Hold up. I don't know how you didn't know. I don't know who ain't tell you. I don't know if you're reading the captions. I don't know if you're on the She Gets It pod on IG or on Twitter, but the girl got merch, okay? Shh. I got to tell them this information. The girl got merch. I got you on sweatshirts. I got you on long sleeve tops. I got you on hoodies. I got you on masks if you pro mask out here, okay? I even got you on, bags, you know what I'm saying? On the sign that you need to hide your stash in. Fanny Pack World, I got y'all too. Check out She Gets It Shop on Teespring, okay? I got y'all with the merch, all right? Now back to this show because y'all need this information because one thing I'm tired of is what I've been seeing and what I've been hearing. And we all need reality checks. We just do. Just saying.
Who's having sex in IKEA? Did y'all hear about this?
Wait, did he not get
Oh
that?
my god! You know that furniture is easy to break.
Bailey gotta get him and them damn edibles, man. Oh my god!
Tell her ass I'm 6'3".
Oh no!
Shout out to Ain't Nothing Changed. That is my guy.
That's
Oh my
when your
goodness,
kidneys gonna be in your throat. No.
man. Oh
No,
my god.
honestly, I remember the first time I saw a short girl with a really tall guy. I was in the
No.
hospital waiting for my niece to get out because she used to have like
She gonna be in the hospital.
heart condition stuff, and we used to children's hospital, and I was just, it was like watching a circus, like a sideshow. I was like, this is, wait, is that his daughter? Or like something's weird. Like, so I don't even know, like these, like I'm talking little. I mean like 4'11" with a dude that's like 6'1", 6'2". Like that doesn't make any sense. But
listen,
you'd be surprised, bro.
That's all I got. I just had to sit there and think about it,
and that was my parents. My dad was 6'3" and my mom is 4'11", and I came out being at max 5 feet. My license says 5'2", and that's a fucking lie. So I feel like really tall men be trying to use short women as umbrellas and teepees for their wings, and I feel like that's some type of abuse.
No, he cannot spit in my mouth. Whose mouth? No, we don't do them things.
Thank you. Thank you. Ain't no spit.
Man, y'all women be so damn spoiled. It's a damn shame. Y'all a mess. But I love y'all.
You better go get Eru food.
Hey, if I walk in and she got a police officer, costume on, it just depends on how high I am, because I might just run away. That's PTSD like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
If it don't say LAPD.
Like, Mrs. Officer, I was a bad little nigga.
I cannot. I can't.
Is that Grumpy Otis on the mic? Yo, Grumpy, Otis, tell him about the time that you and your wife was on a flight and y'all was stuck in the air for 8 hours. Yo, y'all got here. We're going to have to record soon. BTG for president. Plug
what?
it.
I would have lost my mind.
Wait, 8 hours in the air? Doing what?
Listen, I've done a flight from New York to LA that was 6 hours, and I almost lost my mind.
Man, you better got your Mile High. What do you call it? You might as well join the Mile High Club. That's what they call it. Yeah, 8 hours. You better be doing a whole lot of fucking. 8 hours though. Jesus Christ. Well, we got way too many voicemails. Go ahead. I ain't saying nothing else.
All right, look. You shouldn't be worried about what am I going to buy her at the restaurant. Or if you're in the dating phase, cook, bro. Invite her to your own home. You make the meal. Ask her beforehand, like, are you vegetarian? What do you like to eat? Blah, blah, blah. Cook that shit. Plan it a week beforehand, before the date. 1 week. Give yourself 7 days to think about what you gonna cook. Cook that shit, and then invite her when you start cooking, because it's gonna take her like 2, 3, 4 hours to get ready and show up. Shorty come through, eat the food that you made for her. Sheesh. It's over with. I'm telling you, bro. Like, make it yourself. Make the decision. You got this.
All right, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be really brief. Women that I've talked to in 2020, they said they don't want to talk to you dudes who invite them over for the first couple dates to go and eat dinner at your house. Like, they don't want that shit. Like, there have been women that have been in these chats, and we've talked about this before. We're like, yo, why is it that men want me to come over to their house so they can cook me dinner? Why can't they take me out? Like, because you know, as a guy, like, that's the prerequisite of getting some ass. It's like, oh, I cooked for my bedroom 10 feet away. Of course. Yeah, like, but you can't get every woman why would you want every woman or just some random person the first time you ever meet them?
That's what I was gonna say. You only invite women over your place that you like. And I tell men this because women are crazy. They will keep popping up at your place. So only bring women to your house that you know are worthy, deserving, and you are like probably like 7 dates in with that one woman. If you want to bring it to your place. But
Yeah.
I feel like women only go to the homes of men they really fucking like.
Yeah. I don't want a woman that close to me in my house where she can find the knives and shit like that. And I'm just alone with her. No. Yo, like butter knife or not. Like I just don't want you that close to my shit. But you know what? We got voicemails. I'm done.
Ooh, Grumpy Otis done got a bunch of ladies out here just mad as hell, which is to my point, right? Which is just because one person is the worst person doesn't mean you got to change the things that you like to do for the people that you're with. You just keep doing it. Someone who's going to be aligned with you is going to appreciate it and is going to accept it. Maybe you might tweak some things, but for the most part, they're going to appreciate it. So just keep being you. If you like to, feed your lady, keep feeding your lady. If you like to feed your man, keep feeding your man. No matter what the man is, the ones who will appreciate it, who need to be there for the long run, will be there.
Yeah. Ruth.
Hey, Greg.
Numb to the touch. I hope that's not her punani.
What's up?
Nah, yo. I like short women so I can put them motherfuckers on my shoulder and carry them around while I'm sucking your motherfucking cervix out. Fuck out of here.
Shout out to AJ.
Hello, everybody.
Nevolutionist. What's up, SJ?
Did you say you feel like tall men try to use short women as a TP or umbrella for their way?
Yes. I know how I got here.
Who's spitting in other people's mouths? Did y'all hear about this?
A lot of these young people.
Oh my
nasty,
God. We ain't gonna never get rid of COVID. I'm so sick of you.
Exactly. There's people still out here sharing blunts with nasty mouth men. Yuck.
Let me tell y'all, Kevin Ass is out here acting like, okay, I know that we're like back on social media for like not being on social media for a long time. Our kids are older. Like, I guess he's feeling like really like free. And I have to reel it back and be like, you're a dad and a husband. Calm down. Just calm down a little. I'm not saying you can't live your life, but like, that's all I got.
Yo, so I wasn't stuck in the air for 8 hours, but I was coming from Ireland and it was an 9 hour flight and we got stuck. I'm sorry. We got stuck in air for like an hour and a half because we were going to DC and it was bad weather. So we got diverted to Newark. Started going to Newark. They diverted us to Boston. We got to Boston at 5 p.m. We didn't get to DC until 2 a.m. Then get back to Detroit until 8 a.m.
That shit sounds like a disaster. I'd be pissed.
Oh, thank you.
Cornholio's right. It goes a long, long way. The other thing is if you can't cook, what you do is you buy the stuff like 3 or 4 days before the date and you prep and try it once yourself. That way you know you did it right.
Oh, shit. That's a lot that y'all doing for these women y'all dating. Okay.
Also for opening date, not good to take them back to your house. They could be hard like the first half. And the other part of it is you don't want them knowing where you live necessarily. They could be crazy. They could be psychos. They could be setting up to rob you. There's all kinds of things that could go on. I mean, so it's best to honestly, I think, go out for a first few dates, but eventually it is good to cook for them at home because it wins them over.
Yes. A lot of women in Atlanta be working with groups of men who will come bum rush your shit. So stop taking these women to y'all place. I'm just saying.
I agree. I mean, that is problematic. We saw it for colored girls and the whole, rape, the date rape thing in the house. Like, that's a real thing. But so maybe try, be creative. There's places that will allow you to cook. I think Whole Foods has something where you can go and do cooking. And, that's a romantic thing. You do it there and maybe you don't have to go home. So that works out. Or maybe you do it No, I mean, there's creative ways. This might be an opportunity for some entrepreneurs to start doing some stuff, some date night type of things out there. Anybody got a business idea? I'm just saying.
A lot of cooks do it.
So what are some good date spots? Like she mentioned Whole Foods and being able to go to a place and cook for the person that you're on a date with. What are some other creative ideas? I'm sure there's someone in here right now that's like, well, I don't want to take them to my house, but where can I take them? What's a good date that's not traditional, a bar or a restaurant? What are some original things that won't make a woman lose interest?
I can't answer this.
Greg, you remember when you used to go hoop at the park and then like be like a wall or a gate and you ask a nigga for a boost?
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
God just gave me a boost across a wall that's attached to a ladder, and the elevator will not stop going up, Greg.
Oh my God.
It just feels phenomenal. I'm about to go listen to some music.
Jesus.
I can't.
All right. In my defense, I meant a woman that you really like, that you already been dating, like you in the dating phase, like already cool with going to your home. Like, if she's not cool with coming to my home, I don't want her. The fuck you want to do with me? For real. Like, you just want to play with me? We go out to McDonald's and shit, and we go out to eat and shit. Okay, cool. If that's how easy you are, whatever. But that's not my preference. What I was talking about was when you're actually comfortable already and you're going out to eat. Because I feel like if you're not, then it shouldn't be that damn much pressure to go out to eat. Like, the first 6, 7 dates, you choose, bro. Make the decision. Make it happen. You're good. Quit stressing that shit.
Agreed.
Some women just use men to scratch their tonsils, but you ain't heard that from me.
Hey.
Because I ain't got no tonsils.
Ladies, if you ever want to catch a man cheating, if you ever want to find out if your man is cheating, just look at him dead in his face and be like, I talked to her. And watch his reaction with your flinching foe.
When he starts scratching his head, it's over. It's over. Whenever a man uses the wrong hand to scratch his head, it's a wrap.
Oh, no.
You know what? This is exactly why they have those stories about the crazy women that be at their apartments. They just inviting women over and cooking for them and stuff. You don't know this woman. You don't know who she know. You don't know what her intentions are. She doesn't know what yours are. Like, that's just a crazy soup sandwich in the making. And that's exactly what you get. Like, how many people are you inviting to your home? Like, that's crazy.
Let me tell you something, and every state is different. So my friend that lives here in Georgia, he has his own condo, single man, works a great job, but he's working from home because of COVID. Talks to this girl at this bar, brings her to his place, fucks her, and she just won't leave. So he I want to say he 3 weeks in, and by law, for that county, you are a resident after a certain amount of time. So legally, he would have to take her to court to get her to move out. And y'all have to stop bringing these motherfucking women to your place, because he said she's an alcoholic. So when she gets drunk, she be wanting to fight him. And as a black man, with any woman that wants to fight you in your own place, you up shit creek. So don't do it to yourself.
Coffee dates are underrated. I'm not bringing her back to my house until after the 5th date. Then I'll cook for her. With the first date, no, you're not about to Mona Lisa me. You're not about to rob me, brother.
Not Mona Lisa.
I don't trust them.
I ain't never been on a coffee date.
When I was in my whole phase, I had a chick that I was fucking, and she came over. We did the thing, and she slept. And I'm just like, fuck, I can't get rid of her because it was like a Saturday night. So I had this bright idea to tell her that I had to go to work in the morning. So I went out, started my car. I got dressed in my work clothes, and I told her I had to go. Got called in. As soon as I saw her turn down the corner, I turned my car off. got back undressed, went to sleep. Shit was
Why
hell
y'all
too, man.
do this? Just be like, hey, I got other things to do today.
More importantly, what do you have to do today? Why you want to be here? Why do you want to be here?
That's crazy.
All the places in the world, you want to be here with me? No, go home. Go
it
home.
It is okay to tell women to go home. It is okay to not lie. Let's make telling the truth normal. Can we do that?
Yes. Or just kick her ass out. Just kick her out.
Slap on her ass in a playful way and be like, "Hey, girl, it's Wednesday. Be done with our hump. It was nice. Don't forget all your shit because I'll throw it out." And just
be a gentleman. Be a gentleman. Yeah. Even if she drove over, like say for example, this girl comes to your house. She drove to your house because you gave her the address. Even if she drove on her way out, be like, "Hey, your Uber has arrived." And she's like, "Wait, but I drove." I don't care. Whatever's going to take for you to go home safely, get there. Like go and do that. Either way.
Or you could lie to her and be like, they start towing people who ain't got a resident sticker.
Man, that right there. That right there. Yes.
Oh, shit. Use it.
I'm not saying I take women in place that I don't trust. I don't trust any women around me because I have my daughter here. So if I done invited her to my crib, like we already done did all this other basic elementary shit that's going on. I really like her.
Yeah.
If you really like her, you already done been around each other a little bit. Then you already know she can come to your crib. Like you already know it's good. Before that, why the fuck are you even bugging, bro? Get her whatever you can afford. If she don't like it, kick her out. Like, give her the boot. You got options, right? Right.
Some good ideas for as far as like dates and food that involve that. I would definitely want to go on a date where we both can show off our cooking skills. So do a cooking class together or, something that's different, that's out of the box, that's not in the ordinary.
Out of the box. Out of the box.
All right, let me ask y'all a dating question. So, how do you cook for your girlfriend if your wife is always home?
Ooh,
that's funny.
Get him! Get him!
Yes.
See, Kevin's trying to sleep on the couch.
Shout out to Kev.
Greg, something that is different that you can do is, now I'm a nerd, so just keep that in mind. And I was an art major, but I mean, you can go to a museum, you can go to some type of an exhibit. You can find, different things in your locale to do. There's every place that I've ever been to has a free publication that, catalogs all the things that there are to do, in that area, theater, just, stuff like that. It doesn't always have to be, hey, let's go out to dinner, it can be something different.
Absolutely.
SJ, I agree. I took all my exes to exhibits. The exhibit of A la Punane.
Oh my Lord. Oh my
Lord. Mr. Greg, how are you gonna have this conversation and not let me know you were live? This topic is lit as hell.
I'm sorry.
A woman loses interest when. How long y'all got? This is gonna take more than 60 seconds.
Let's go, because I already said some, okay? But women, please tell us, when do you lose interest in these menses?
He's 3 weeks in. Yes. If she get a piece of mail, there is a wrap. Oh my God.
He fucked up.
Oh no.
Okay, what we eating?
We can all agree that.
Oh, fucking it up. Okay.
Dogs are better. The hell? Why would you go through so much to avoid just telling this girl you didn't want her there?
Listen.
And why would you fuck somebody that you didn't want to fuck again in the morning and lay up in the bed with if you didn't have to work? Like, guys are so weird to me. I don't get it.
Men gotta stop being nice. You don't have to be nice to be good men. You could be good men and tell women no, or go, or leave, or not here, or you could just suck me off right now, so I got to drive to my house. Like, you could just be nice about it.
I got a good idea, She Gets It Pod. We start a business called the Overbearing Sister, and they hire you as the Overbearing Sister, and you just go in the crib and just kick females out and tell them what they got to tell them, and you know what I'm saying? Just keep it G.
Listen, I've done this to my brothers. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Some women like them nasty.
And that's the thing too, right? Like if you have to lie to someone already, you've already made a bad choice because you have to lie to them, or it could be it could be the person that's lying too that has to deal with that. Why are you lying? Like what are you afraid of in the lie? But honestly, like if you got a lot of people, you already started off on the wrong foot.
Right.
Pretty much.
Listen, folks, I didn't learn to tell the truth until I started dating to get married. Other than that, I was flying all these hoes. And I say hoes because I don't remember their names at the moment. Which doesn't really make a difference because I'm married 6 years and it doesn't matter what their names are. Point is, I made a lot of mistakes dating. And if I could do it over again, I would tell the truth a lot more.
No. You lie.
Greg, you better stop.
No, I gotta say, I haven't said much, but you lie. The thing is, if you lie, it gives you a chance to tell the truth later. Because if you tell them the truth at the beginning, it's like, why? There's no point. Lie first. If you lie at the beginning, if they're not around, it doesn't matter. Because, like, who were they? Like, that was just somebody. That was just a person. Like,
Disclaimer, do not listen to Greg right now.
Man, look, the rule of thumb is lie. Lie to them first. Because what did Eddie Murphy say? Like, he was like, you know what? I fucked her. Yes, we fucked. I fucked her. Yes, we fucked. I make love to you. Like that right there. I'm telling you. Like, fellas.
Okay,
stop
you go out here and you listen to Greg. Your ass gonna be lying in the dirt somewhere because these women ain't wrapped too tight. Don't do it to yourself.
Look, fellas, stop going out here and telling women the truth. Stop doing this shit. You tell a woman the truth, she gonna find your address. She gonna go and reverse search your ass. She gonna be at your house anyway. So just lie and be like, you know what? I live with my auntie. Like, if you do that, you're better off. But I ain't gonna say too much more. We got more voicemails.
Listen,
here we are.
A lot of women think basement dick tastes better.
Look, do you know how many women?
Yeah, but no, like back in the day though, like after we was finished, it's kind of shady when you be like, all right, it's time for you to go, and she caught the bus. I mean, technically, I caught the bus with her, so that means I got to go back to go drop her off. She in the hood. That's just too much, man. Sometimes you just got to let them stay. Let them lay down there. Let them lay in that wet spot a little bit longer.
Man. Okay. All right. So really quick story. Really quick story, and I swear it's going to be quick. So once upon a time when I was a hoe, there was a girl, like I went out clubbing. I went to Club Love, and I was there from like 10 o'clock to like 2:30 in the morning. Now, I told this girl that I wanted to sleep with. I was like, yo, like I'm gonna be home in like an hour, right? But this is at like 11:30. I told her, I was like, oh, we went to the bar, we went to a club, and then, I'm headed on my way home. Do you know I didn't get home till like 4:30 in the morning? And mind you, she's already at my house. So she said she was sitting on my porch for 2.5 hours and her phone battery was about to die. Fellas, lie. Just continue to lie. You're better off. You're just better off. I won't say too much more though, but next voicemail.
Like, seriously, why y'all so bold in telling the chick how far down her throat you want to stick your dick, but you can't tell her that she need to leave your crib? Like, seriously, look, just to avoid this type of thing, because there is a horror story that I have about it, but long story short, learn my lesson. And so, like, when I was doing my thing, like I would just get up and leave. Like by the time I was dealing with this dude, I'm still dealing with him. I don't mean to minimize him and shit, but In the beginning, like, I would come to his house. Our first date was a coffee date. We met at Starbucks. And then I would get up and leave. Like, by the time he went to go get the towels and shit and went to the bathroom, I would be up, dressed and out the door. And like, he got tired of that shit and he stopped me one day. He stopped me.
See, that's because he lied to her. He lied. I'm telling you. Keep going. Keep going.
My point was not to invite girls to your crib that you don't really like and know. Yeah, and don't nobody want to get Mona Lisa. Like, you already know her. But what I was saying was, like, if you're not at that point already, then you really shouldn't stress about what you're going to eat or whatever. Like, you're a man, you know what I'm saying? So, like, just grab the takeout and bring her some food. Then you have your little rendezvous beforehand. And then, I mean, you shouldn't be expected to get the food every time. She need to get me food first before I ever invite her to come to my crib to eat my food that I've done cooked. Period. Like,
yes.
Maybe I came in late on the conversation or something, and I missed something, but I don't.
Now you right on time. You right on time, buddy. Yes, indeed. Lie to her. 2020, 2021.
Otherwise, you can say, "All right, you get time to roll out, people. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here."
Yes. See.
See, this is the thing about y'all saying, women are crazy, X, Y, and Z. I'm not a crazy woman, but I know some crazy bitches, okay? And if you guys just want to have a dating relationship or a fucking relationship and that be that, you guys have to make that clear. Instead, you guys will lie, tell a woman I love you, you will lay up. After you fuck, you laid up, she cooking breakfast, you got a toothbrush over there, you showing her different from what you really want. So if you wanted to be straight from gate, like, think about a thin line between love and hate. Perfect movie. Look how you did that woman. Made her fall in love. And then she like, look, I've been hurt before. Please don't do it. And what'd he do? Hurt her ass. So it's like, come on now. You got to just keep it G from jump. And half of y'all wouldn't have these problems.
Well, here's the thing. With a thin line between love and hate, I get it. Like, he kind of did her dirty. The issue, though, is she already had the crazy in her. She could have said the same way she wanted the truth. She could have said, you know what? I actually am really fucking crazy. She whooped her own ass with oranges.
With oranges, you didn't have to give those details, Greg.
I'm just saying this. Like, as a guy, the reason why I say lie to them is because don't set an expectation you can't meet. Like, if you lie, women know a lie. Like, right now, I'm not 6 feet. So if I go and say to a woman, you know what, I ain't 6 feet, but I'm 6'1", she'll be like, you know what, I know he's lying, but if I choose to believe it, that's on me. The same thing with Lynn Whitfield in A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. She knew for a fact that Martin was a player. The entire fucking movie, she knew he was doing some player shit. He owned a fucking nightclub. He was going and, whining and dining her only to get the ass. And what did she do? She gave him the ass. The moment she gave him the ass is when she became crazy. He didn't lie to her. She lied to him. And then when she became crazy and started beating her own ass with oranges, mind you, with oranges. She didn't go and say, you know what, I'm gonna just go and put my head through a mirror. Yo, she whooped her own ass with oranges. Fellas, when I tell you this, it's better to lie. Any guy that you know of that has told the truth, a lot of bad shit has happened to them. Look at all the Tyler Perry movies. All the dudes who end up eventually telling the truth. Yo, hot grits. That's all I'm gonna say. Hot grits.
Yeah, yo, he stopped me. Like, one day one night he didn't get up. Like, he didn't get up to go get the towel and shit. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to get up and just go. And so I did. I was like, fuck it. I just got up, and I went to the bathroom, got all cleaned up and stuff, and went to put my clothes on. And he was like, so I'm gonna need you to lay back down. And I was like, excuse me? He was like, I'm tired of feeling like your jump off. Like, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and lay back down. I want to know what it feels like to wake up in the morning with you. So yeah, like, I was real good for getting ghosts. You gotta invite me to stay. Shit. You wasn't finna tell me. Look, I didn't need you lying and shit to me, trying to make up some stupid ass excuse. Like, it was that shit was awkward. Like, what chick wants to go through that? The chicks that do that shit is lame.
Hey, Kevin Moore, that's a good question. So look, this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. You gotta make it in bulk, and then you gotta foil. You gotta foil some of it. And if your wife asks you, "Who is you taking that to?" You gotta lie.
Oh no!
Haven't figured that lie out yet, though.
Notice what he.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but this woman said, "Do a cooking class together," and then she turned on the fucking microwave.
What?
I'm just kidding. It's so romantic. Like, stop taking women out to eat, bro. Take them on a date where you're not eating. In the middle of the day where you already done ate, right? Where you ain't got to spend no money for that shit, because then it's got less weight. It's easy. Spend time together as friends. And then when you want to be more than friends, then you can invite her to your crib, because you already know that she's not on no bullshit.
Come on, Julio. Let's go.
Okay, so I say do the things that you both like doing together. So we both like karaoke, which is crazy because for like the longest time we couldn't get out the house to do anything because not like my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law was like, "That's your kids." Like, damn, y'all can't watch it for a night. We don't even ask much, but we did have to shame them one day to get it. We got that one that one anniversary one weekend. We got that. We was able to get it. That was like 5 years ago, y'all. Still haven't since. But what I'm saying though is if you love to do things together like that, like we work and then we get, we want to blow off steam. We both like to sing and act a fool. So we go do karaoke. When the pandemic ends, or maybe it doesn't end, what I would like to start doing a lot more of, which we always wanted to, but like I said, the kids are older now. We have a 16-year-old. She can kind of stand with the kids now, the younger ones, is I would love to do outdoor comedy shows more. And I would just like to go out and hang out with like new friends. Like, she gets it. We in Georgia too, boo. So hopefully we get to hang out with you.
I know. Facts.
New Evolutionist, of course, has got some great ideas. The only problem is all those places are currently closed by COVID. So once it's over, these are good ideas.
Not if you live in Georgia. Georgia is gladly spreading COVID.
Yes, indeed.
Don't invite her to dinner. Try to be an intellectual with her. If I do not connect with a woman intellectually, then I do not connect with that woman at all. There's plenty of women that I connect with sexually that are very beautiful, but if they cannot excite my mind, then they cannot excite my time. That means I ain't gonna spend no time on that woman. I'm not gonna spend my life on her if she dumb. Period.
All right, I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna go to the next voicemail. The reason why I stopped going on like dinners for the first date and stuff like that was because of this article. I saved it just for moments like these. So the article says this young woman scored $1,200 a month in fancy dinners using online dating. So it says a young New Yorker was tired of dipping into her savings to keep up her Manhattan lifestyle. She made a $45K salary, and she felt as though that was not enough, and she needed at least an extra $500 a month and sometimes $1,000 to pay her credit card bills and afford her $1,475 a month apartment in Murray Hill. Then she discovered online dating, the perfect site for a broke 23-year-old woman. Before, I barely had enough money to pay for food. After using online dating, I found that I wasn't going into debt anymore. So she started eating out 5 nights a week using a rotation of different guys that she met through online dating. She kept things simple, no more than 5 dates with the same guy. The investment banker types were too thrilled to woo her with extraordinary restaurants like the underground restaurants, Japanese restaurants, blah, blah, blah. One guy even took her to a champagne bar and purchased 4 bottles of $200 wine. That way she could take them home to enjoy them later. She also went from easily spending $500 a month on dinner alone to having someone else dole out an average of $60 plus for dinner a night. Fellas, this is okay. I want to sound rude. Go and take the woman that you appreciate out on dinner dates. However, everybody don't deserve dinner. Sometimes it just might be the dick. Sometimes it might be a walk at the park. But you heard it right there. This woman said that she made over $1,200 a month just going on dates. Not everybody deserves it. That's all I'm saying.
As a woman, I lose interest in any man who says they'd like me to come on a date so they could take me somewheres to eat and we wind up at his mother's house.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Wow.
You ended up at Hattie Mae Pierce's house? Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, I got one because I'm even really in the beginning stages of dating, right? Like, I hate women lose interest when, like, we're talking about first date scenario, like, and don't invite her back to your. No, I don't want to go back to the crib. Like, be creative. Set something up. Like, you inviting me to your place or you to mine. Obviously, like, you want some pussy. Like, be fucking creative, at least. Have some game.
He want that hot pocket.
Mr. Morris, sir, excuse me. Okay? Let me just say, excuse me. Now you out here having your fun. I ain't gonna get in your way.
Acting up.
But there's gonna be a time.
Uh-oh.
And you know.
Uh-oh.
And that's all I gotta say.
She said she's gonna put it on your face tonight. You better cut it out.
Women lose interest when you have sex and the guy thinks that eating the pussy is optional. Like, no, my friend, it's not going down. If you're gonna get a nut, I'm gonna get a nut. We getting nuts together in this bitch, okay?
Spicy.
Oh, she being real spicy tonight. She being spicy.
Yes, thank you, Justine. Why the fuck I'm going to invite her to my crib if I think she gonna rob me? No. If I want to fuck her, I want to fuck her tonight. I want to fuck her tomorrow. I want to fuck her the next day. I want to lay up in the bed with her in the morning. Yes. Absolutely. Like, if I'm already here, then I want to be there. And that's why I'm courting you. I want to marry her. Maybe we don't sign no papers or whatever like that. Essentially, I want to live with her. Like, that's how much I like that woman. If I don't invite her to come over and eat at my crib, like with my family and shit, it's super important.
I like that.
Women lose interest when you be sending me those cute good morning texts week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. It's like, cricket.
I hate good morning text.
I want consistency, motherfuckers. Give me some damn consistency.
I hate good morning text. Make sure the woman that you're talking to likes good morning text.
I remember all my hoes' names, especially, oh my God, I remember Tirana. Oh, thick.
Your wife doesn't come out.
That's crazy.
Oh, Lord. Y'all are wilding.
Baylor, you better protect your neck in that house.
You never know the crazy that you're with. That's why you don't lie. But if you have to fix yourself to lie, what the crazy you might get, the crazy you might is the crazy you get. I mean, I don't know. This is a tough one.
Listen,
I'd just rather be the guy who lied and protected myself, because if I start telling the truth, then I start oversharing shit. I just know me. Like, as a guy, when we start talking about things, we start like displaying information about like other women we're talking to, and we start making you feel like you're the favorite and you're not. You're just like everybody else. Like, no, lie to them and just don't make them feel important. Like, this is dick that you're getting here. This is what you came for. Like, you're not here to be the spouse or the boo or the bae. Like, I came with a job and you came with the occupation. Therefore, I'm gonna drop this off in your drawers, and you gonna feel real nice about it. But what's not going to happen is we're not sharing pleasantries.
Now, if we ran around lying to every man in the beginning and then we had time to tell them the truth later, Do you really think that's a fair exchange? I
Yes,
mean, men have
yes,
an issue with women
Not listen to Greg.
lying to them,
yes,
period.
yes,
So that's not a good analogy.
yes. It
Lie.
is. Mm-hmm.
Don't start off with a lie.
Okay, so ladies, I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna go to the next voicemail. When that dude is hitting it, and it might feel good to you at that moment, and he says, "Whose pussy is it?" and you lie and say, "Oh, it's yours," or whatever the fuck y'all say. That's a lie, ain't it? So why can't we lie? Why can't we just go and tell a fib? Why can't we go and tell something that's an untruth? Fellas, lie, lie,
Don't
lie, lie, lie,
listen
lie,
to Greg.
lie. Yeah. Next voicemail.
Greg,
Uh
lie
oh.
first at the beginning, and then that gives you a chance to tell the truth later. That's silly. You know
Right,
that's silly.
right.
Why tell the truth? You tell the truth because you want people to deal with you for who you are. The reason that you lie is because you know that who you are ain't shit. And you trying to
Hey,
fool somebody into fucking you.
Mm,
And that's what I'm
mm,
saying. At the end of the day, women just
mm.
want to be able to share some pussy with a dude without feeling like an idiot. And you out here telling mofos to make women feel like idiots. Man, stop that. Stop it. Stop it,
listen,
Oh
Greg.
my god,
Stop
this is
it.
listen.
good. This is
Men,
so good.
men be like, you be 5 years into a whole relationship with a man, and he gonna say, "We just seen where this goes." And
Oh
men be
no, no,
like,
no,
"Yeah,
no,
yes,
no,
yes."
no.
Men be
All
like,
right, let me
What do
clarify.
you,
Let
Men
let
be
me
like
clarify.
this. What do you think about poly relationships after 10 years of y'all seeing each other and
Oh
never mentioning it?
no,
Like y'all
no,
be on some shit.
no, no. I gotta clarify. So when I'm talking about lying to people, like when I say lie, I'm like surface level lies. Like if somebody is saying, "Oh, am I the only person that you're talking to?" Say yes. That's an honest lie because you want to make that person feel special, but at the same time, you don't want to kind of like give them this lofty expectation of I'm the only one. Like just be like, like I'm not talking to anybody like as serious as I am talking to you. Like you want that to happen. I'm not saying go and say, you know what, I was adopted when I was 6 and I don't have any family member. Like shit, like don't lie about something that's like really like grandiose. I'm not saying that, but lie about things that honestly, like you don't have any attachments to this person. Like there've been women that I've lied to. I'm like, yo, like I don't live alone. And the reason why I would lie and say I don't live alone is because I don't know you. Like the reason why I don't want you to come back home with me is because I don't know how crazy you might be. Or I
Women do
don't
too.
yeah, but I mean that's to me, that's considered an honest lie. I'm not saying go and
It's
make
safe.
like some grandiose like way of lying to somebody. I'm just saying certain things for a fact you kind of have to hold back to people until later. Because if you start laying all your cards on the table, they're gonna play you for an advantage. Like I know for a fact,
Because
me as a man, like if a woman told me everything up front on the first date and she's like, well, my last 2 relationships didn't work out because I slashed his tires, or it didn't work out because I cheated, he cheated. But I'm like, yo, you might as well have just lied to me because now I'm kind of turned off because you're giving me too much information at the beginning. So now I'm not interested because I know more about you than I needed to know date 1. So lie a
okay,
little bit to get yourself in the door. I'm not saying go and lie about like something really huge. Make little lies that honestly, once you start getting to know that person, it doesn't matter then because at that point, they want to know you as a person. They don't care about, hey, you and your ex-boyfriend, y'all broke up 4 years ago because you might have been crazy or he might have been crazy. That's not, to me, that's not considered a lie. What's a lie is some shit like, hey, I have 4 DUIs and the reason why I don't have a license, that's why we can't go to a bar. That's a fucking lie. That right there, like some shit, the difference between a lie and like, what, that
Greg
person's kind of like,
talking about a lie. He talking about finesse. That's what that
yeah,
is.
okay, that's a better way to put it. Finesse things. Don't lie, finesse.
Finesse.
Next voicemail.
Yeah, but what about the women who like to be lied to, though?
Oh,
You
see,
got
look.
women out here who you can tell them the truth and they won't believe, but if you lie to them, they'll believe that quicker than you telling the truth. Sort of like a dyslexic thing. I'm just
Oh
saying, though,
boy.
it is women out here that's like that.
Mm, I
And
ain't gonna
that's
say
what
that.
he's toxic, and you don't need to be dealing with that. And so the men that continuously deal with that, they get what they deserve, in my opinion.
I'm not touching on that no more. I said what I said. That's it.
No, you didn't say women think basement dick tastes better. Okay, Greg, listen, I get what you saying. You talk about lie about where you live. Okay, I thought you was talking about lying about fundamentals and stuff. So I know you probably went in about my last message, but belay my last, as they would say in the Navy. Not basement dick though. Not basement dick.
Wait. I gotta clear my name. I didn't mention anything about
that.
Wait, I was like, I never said anything about basement dick.
Listen,
that was Shan.
Everybody always wonders how the man who ain't got a home, don't have a job, always at his auntie's house or his grandma, lives in the basement, women. And that's because Basement Wang has something to prove. So they be pounding you like pound cake.
All right, long story less long. I'm gonna make it real quick. So when I lived with my grandmother for once upon a time, like, I lived with her for like 2 years, and I used to go and, I wait till she go to sleep, when she was all the way upstairs, right? I'm like, okay, like, she can't hear this shit. So I would go and take a young tenderoni down to the basement, right? Now, they didn't care because all the alcohol was down there, the full bars down there, all that shit was cool. So we would go and we would kick it. We watch TV, watch a movie. That was the original Netflix and chill. Next Netflix and chill. Take her to the basement, go and, hit her off, and then, give her a kiss on the cheek, and then just let her go on her merry way. So for me, though, my grandmother, she didn't have a couch in the basement. She had a futon. You don't understand how many screws I had to replace from this futon from all the voicemail. Next voicemail.
That's why Greg has pussy smells coming through the vent.
All right, for all my ladies in here talking about why don't you just tell her to leave? Why don't you just tell her to leave? What if your man tell you to leave? Is it any difference? Do y'all swallow it the same? Is it, what I'm saying? Do y'all take that pill in the same manner? You know what I'm saying? Or is there some hesitance?
Okay, so I had an ex, which was my first ex. We were neighbors, and the way that I would go in his room would be through his window, which is on the bottom floor. I don't know why the fuck his dad let his room be down there, but I think he knew what he was doing. And so I would go through the window. And so sometimes I would tell him I'm going to come over after my shower, and sometimes I would never go. And sometimes I would come over. But every time after we fucked, and you know how hard it is to fuck quiet? It's very hard. He would get up and be like, so when you going home, you going to go home after a shower or now? Sir!
Oh, no.
Sir!
Oh, no.
And that's why sometimes I will play him and be like, I'm coming over after my shower and never come.
See, and y'all thought I wasn't shit. Come on.
Lessons. Don't you ever ask me when I want to motherfucking leave. I'm going to leave when I'm ready.
He might have lied to her, but listen, pay attention to the details. My dude took her to Starbucks, spent $5 on some coffee, and he still hit. So why the fuck you spending $100, $200 on a dinner date and stressing over what she gonna buy? Motherfucker, go to Starbucks. Go to 7-Eleven. Who cares?
Yeah, I've always kind of been confused about when people go on dates and they have like these requirements of like how much money you have to spend on these dates. A lot of women that I've talked to, they said some of the best dates that they've ever been on didn't require money. Like, it was just like, oh, I'm getting to know you, and we're going and doing things that are just like, just getting to know each other, walking around the park, going to like art museum or things like that. Like, you don't have to just every time you go out with somebody, go to a bar.
My best time spent with the person I was with was sitting on the porch talking for hours, sitting in the car talking for hours, at the park talking for hours, sitting on the little AC converter box that's outside in front of the house for fucking hours. Amazing.
With COVID and shit, how are people dating now? Like, do you guys Zoom? Do single people Zoom? Do they just text until they can like socially distance date? Like, I would totally hate being single right now and having a fucking video chat and Zoom and not even see the person. It doesn't seem like it would be a great experiences right now.
All right, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go dark until we get these voicemails out of the way. Otis, how I found out a lot of single people are going and dating is nut videos. I learned this from the online. According to, like, since everybody's quarantining, not a lot of people are having sex with people. So if they're online dating, like, if it gets to the sexual aspect, people are going and, like, women are asking dudes to do nut videos. A nut video. A nut video that I learned about, shout out to Shan and, the other group chat the other show we did, like, what, a week ago. Nut videos are when a man props a phone either on a pillow, a nightstand, or in front of them, and decides that he's going to waka waka waka. He gonna go and just let that thing off, and it's gonna be on the camera. And when it's on the camera, the girl, she sends a video back of her, flicking a bean, and that is considered intercourse. I don't know if you've seen the movie Demolition Man when Sylvester Stallone and Sandra Bullock, when they had the helmets on and they were just having, like, sex mentally. That's what these nut videos are kind of like. So this is how single people get down now. They send each other nut videos. They send each other, like, videos and photos of each other having sex. But now you have these voice memos where people go and, like, moan and shit like that. Think phone sex 10, 15 years ago, but it's just all voice memos and nut videos. Sensational shit. Y'all are doing amazing.
Not at all. Okay, I'm gonna run through these voicemails, like
back to back.
Running through women.
A woman loses interest when he stops making her a priority. Period.
True.
I don't know if this is for all women, but one thing that I know I lose interest in men is when they can't decide whether they want to commit to certain things in a relationship or even put forth effort in certain situations in a relationship. Like, come on now, we're all grown. We're not kids no more. If you don't know what you want to do, then don't waste my time.
Because men always worried about saying the right thing instead of saying the truth. That's your problem.
I'm dope though. I hope you hear this. Now you say you crazy too. I know you crazy. Look, answer this question. If you can answer this truthfully, I need to know. Do you put your hot sauce in the refrigerator? Let me know if you put your hot sauce in the refrigerator.
Yeah, I don't know where you got my idea that you should lie. 2020 lie. Don't lie to her. Just keep it real. It's that simple. You can keep it real and you could still have like 4 or 5 different girlfriends. Like, keep it real. I don't, no. Don't lie. Stop lying. Stop that shit.
Real G's don't have to lie. They just tell the truth and still get the women.
Ooh, Greg, I'm dope gave me a great topic conversation title you and I are going to do. Ready? The title of the conversation is going to be called The Toothbrush. The fucking toothbrush. Lord, I done thrown out so many damn toothbrushes.
You gotta leave some under the sink so you could clean your sneakers. That's where I put them.
Oh no.
The other thing is you gotta remember about crazy. If you're crazy, you don't know you're crazy. If you think you're crazy, you're not crazy. That's the way it works.
And if you're a Gemini, you got 2 sides, so they don't talk to each other sometimes. So you gotta check in.
Bingo.
But she actually gave him the benefit of the doubt at first. She did. And she told him the truth. Like, I've been hurt before. That's the truth. That was like the warning. He was just like, anyway, he did it. He did it to himself.
Right.
That was the sign right there. She said, I've been hurt before. What'd that tell you?
Hard head make a soft ass. Boom, boom.
That was oranges? I thought that was pool table balls.
No,
I think it was pool table balls.
No, they were oranges. She took a bag of oranges from the kitchen. She wrapped them up in that paper bag, in that plastic bag, and she went into the bathroom upstairs and started whooping her own ass. The only reason I remember this, and the only reason I actually I still eat oranges, is because I see I seen that movie and she had those big ass oranges. Ever since that movie, the only oranges I can eat are the halos because they look soft and they're not as big as some big ass oranges. She was whooping her own ass.
Traumatized.
Yeah. No more.
Hey, Greg, the whole point is that you don't know if you dealing with a crazy person. A crazy person that will beat their ass with oranges ain't going to tell you, hey, look, if you hurt me, I'm going to beat my ass with oranges. They're not going to say that. She gave him the warning when she said, don't hurt me. I've been hurt before and I can't take it again. He continued to pursue her. He didn't kind of do her dirty. He went after this woman and, it went the way it went. You gotta be willing to deal with the consequences of the stuff that you do, when you decide that you want to play dirty. He said, I tell him I love him, he violated. Yes, she already had that crazy in her. The point is, y'all don't know. They look normal. They look just like us. Hell, everybody is one step away.
Yep. I'm too hiccup.
I'm not disagreeing.
See, that's why I tell a woman up front, check this out. If all I want to do is fuck, hey, look, all I'm trying to do is get me some pussy and get the fuck up out of here. If you trying to fuck again, I'll give you my number. You hit me when you trying to fuck if the pussy good.
Right.
If she my girl and I'm trying to do me as well as have her as my woman, I'm gonna tell her, look, I'm gonna be fucking on other women. So if you with that, then we can be fucking around. But if you ain't, then we just gonna fuck and that's gonna be that. Or we ain't gonna fuck at all and we just leave it at that. We can be cool. But if you really gonna be for what I'm telling you that I'm with, then I'm gonna tell you up front. As long as I tell you up front and you go for it, you cannot tell me that I didn't tell you that this is what it was. I didn't tell you that this is what you was getting yourself into. So if I'm letting you know up front, ain't nothing you can tell me at all.
I like that. I like that approach. That's fair.
Listen.
No. Me brother. Hey Greg. You got the wrong idea, man. If you telling the truth and you getting hot grits, you deserve it, motherfucker. Like, you was cheating. Stop cheating.
Yeah.
Find a woman that you really like, that you really believe in,